Hey guys, it's Iz.
Hey guys, it's Naj.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi guys, it's
Hi, it's Pia.
Hey, it's Paige.
And we're
today
back.
Oh,
Sorry,
keep
Naj.
going.
you go ahead, Robyn. You go take the show.
Well, we're actually back and Legacies isn't. So, I mean, surprise, surprise, we're feeding the nation again.
Not the same.
Couldn't. Anyways, today's episode, we are talking theories. We have Pia and Paige here today because I don't think I can hold the theories on my own this week, simply because I honestly haven't been in my Handon bucket in the last couple of weeks. So I'm gonna need some help, you guys, from both of you. And I know that Pia and I feed really well off of each other for theories, so
A little too well, I'd say.
yes. So I'm going to say one thing before we get into it is next week our edit challenge is up. So any editors who are working on the challenge, make sure that you have it ready by next Thursday and tag us when you upload it on Twitter or on Instagram. And we'll try to put it all in a thread so that it can all be seen by everyone. Other than that, let's hop into theories. Does
Want to go
anyone?
crazy, go stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Does anyone have? Okay, first off, let's do our theories for the next episode.
And what's the next episode again?
The next episode.
The cult.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I don't know. You know how I am. I'm just thinking that they saved my sis from the pool. But maybe we'll see some clear on Landon. Maybe I don't think we're gonna get that anytime soon though. So I think we're gonna do more so the trio centric episode.
I'm just here for Emo Hope.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. All her dark clothes. She's back on her emo face.
Yeah, she's so dramatic.
Her makeup.
The eyeliner.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but like,
Hi, Danielle. What's up?
Yeah.
Sorry.
you thought she was wearing Landon's sweater.
Clown.
I think everyone
Yeah.
is thinking that.
Manifest.
Because it's too baggy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hers.
we're gonna manifest this.
we're gonna manifest it. If you guys haven't, if you know what, go in and reshoot that part so she's wearing Landon's sweater, please.
Yeah, please. Or let
I
us
don't
know.
think they have time.
Because you think it was-
We already got robbed of the necklace.
Don't
Oh,
don't
don't
even.
even.
Don't
What
even.
What if we get like a memory flashback or
Maybe
something?
what if that comes in this episode? Like she thinks about.
They better.
They better throw that in. Okay.
Oh yeah, because like we didn't even get. What did they do after they left the mill? Like it was
Right,
literally like they
So much
she was
empty
like
time.
Landon, and then that was it. There was nothing. They just went to bed. That he went and showered and cut his hair. Like what?
We didn't even get the haircut either. I thought it was gonna be a scene like, oh my god.
I don't even think they slept in the same room. I think he slept alone.
No, yeah.
And she came out in the morning.
But also,
There was so
was
much
that the same?
potential for that.
They had the most. That could have been like.
The potential parallels too with other ships, the robbery.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then she was back in her uniform, like that. I thought we got rid of that.
Burn that uniform on everything.
Burn that skirt is
Skirt.
just ugly.
Yeah.
Burn.
Like why?
When she's wearing that uniform, nothing good happens.
Literally though.
Curse.
Burn it.
Nothing good happened for season 2 because she was stuck in that damn thing.
Please no, because that damn skirt is getting burnt. And them tights and that jacket, everything. Burn it.
There's no symmetry.
The jacket she was wearing in 304, so the jacket's fine. The jacket.
Yeah. For everything else though.
The jacket has sentimental value.
The jacket has
Yeah.
sentiment.
Good
Exactly.
memories.
She brought her back and she got her man.
We fed so well that episode.
Because Brett knew what he was doing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what he was doing.
He was like, eat this and this, don't complain about the rest.
No, because he literally gave us all these episodes of this like happy couple Handon, only for him to know exactly what he was going to do in the last episode and be like,
Psych.
exactly. He's laughing at us. He was like, yeah, you guys are eating it up now until I take it away.
As he should.
Exactly.
Because then the reunion is gonna be.
The reunion is gonna kill.
It better be.
That's
Jesus.
everybody.
I honestly think this is the reunion that Julie was talking about in that interview that she had said. Everyone assumed it was the 301 one, but they hadn't gone that long apart from each other. And she was like, how can we do like a kiss in like the 20 episodes or whatever? And theoretically, Hope and Landon haven't actually been together since 304, which would have been the season 2 finale.
Imagine if we would have gotten that last year.
You know, like that's so dumb because they had already filmed that damn episode when she released the interview.
Right.
No, I
It was
just
already
assumed
recorded.
Yeah, so
that
they
the
were
case was 303
Oh yeah.
because
The
they
music-
broke up, argued, and whatever. But still,
But they
same
had
thing.
already filmed most of that. So the only thing they hadn't filmed was 304.
Can't believe we had 2 breakups in one season.
First breakup was BS.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
that was
didn't even-
miscommunication.
they
They were being
didn't-
stupid. Like,
yeah.
it was.
They were on a
But-
break.
They are literally 18 going to therapy couples. Like,
Meanwhile, why is it a monster could give them therapy better?
Then
No,
Emma,
please.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
and counselor.
Need Puck back.
The monster really was out here in
yeah, Puck love Puck.
We
If we
definitely
can
need
man.
Get them back together again.
I
Yeah.
really thought he had died, but apparently it wasn't him at the end of that episode.
No, remember
One
he
said-
put a love potion on everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
She
Ma'am.
can have a miss.
It's fine.
Anyways. Okay.
Actually, they were possessed. But
Oh,
anyway.
right. No, they were possessed. I forgot. I forgot.
Oh,
Because
Hope
her
was
eyes
possessed.
so
Damn.
fine were, like
Shots fired.
But anyway, regarding Hope in 14, isn't that thing, like pillar thing, supposed to make her feel better or
Yeah,
something?
euphoric.
That's
She's
why
euphoric
Lizzie's
or
there.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
the crystal. Yeah.
I think that thing is going to kind of took her power, obviously, and then feed off the rest of the things. I don't know if that makes sense. Wait, English is leaving me. Kind of like a battery, if that makes sense. Drawing power out of Hope to keep
Yeah.
the other people controlled, maybe.
Hmm.
But I don't know if Josie will be
Affected.
like that again. Yeah, affected.
Yeah.
But how would Lizzie really be affected if she doesn't have magic?
But she can siphon. I
But
don't
they do have magic,
means-
the power to siphon
So
things.
they could technically siphon that crystal.
Yeah, it's kind of like a selenite stick. So, I don't know.
Which makes you wonder the girl who's running that place. Remember, because I think, what is she, like an empath or whatever? So that is why maybe the crystal works, because it focuses on the emotions.
Yeah,
I
I think
really
that's
hope-
why everybody flinched when like Hope touched it, because she was in such like a bad mood
Pain.
because of everything. And I think they all felt that.
Because they're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Empathic, yeah. But like, Kate, first off, how did Lizzie even find this place?
Alaric Center, probably. Because you know how good of a father he is.
Everything
No,
bad that happens
no,
to Legacies
no,
is
no, no.
Alaric's fault.
Normally, he just sends them to Caroline. Maybe Caroline was just busy. But what if it's Cleo somehow that had,
Like pulling the strings
yes,
again.
yes.
She's so sus.
oh.
But yeah,
And I still think that she's like, yeah, even though I still think that she played Alaric, Caleb, and Josie. Because like, why was the monster the exact monster
Yeah,
in
like
her
it
vision
was Malivore, she
attacked Hope
said.
and Landon?
Mm.
It's still weird because she said that was Malivore's vessel.
Yeah,
and
she
then
said
it
it
was just when the forest.
Yeah, like why did that man show up?
it was weird.
And the artifact broke.
Just broke,
that
yeah.
easily.
That was so stupid.
Like,
If it was
Clark
so
was trying to
important,
blow it
it
up.
wouldn't have broken.
No,
It
Yeah.
wouldn't have broken.
Clark was
Oh.
trying to blow it up and it didn't work. and then all of a sudden this monster like fell and it cracked to pieces.
Like, oh, I tricked. It's broken now. Like,
Wait,
what?
no. So that means that maybe that's not the raw effect.
Probably fake.
Somebody
I think-
capped it.
Maybe
I think two
blind.
things could be the answer to that. Either Cleo was the one protecting it because she needed Hope to open the artifact because she was the one who is like the key to destroy Malivore, or
Yeah.
it's just another copy and a fake one. And
Yeah.
now that Cleo is gone or out of it, it's just another vase or whatever it is.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole artifact thing is like there's a lot of pieces that aren't adding up to it.
Yeah.
It's like Hope
Because
had-
apparently, like, she could still inspire people inside of it, I guess, because if you look at all the people who had it beforehand, where it was like Napoleon and Queen Elizabeth and like Rasputin, like apparently it still did something with them.
yeah.
but then why didn't it inspire? Wait, did it inspire Alaric in 305?
Yeah,
Sent Hope?
I think so. Because like through their wishes, Cleo was able to, so she was still able to access the outside world. She just couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah,
she
because
was already
Pinky was still
working
having
to-
dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
And
so
where are the dreams now?
Yeah. Question.
Wait, unless her dream in 308 was that? No, maybe not. I'm just waiting for Danielle's emoji to start to make sense because now we're in the phase where she's like with the sad emoji. Do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
when she teased the
Yeah.
three emojis, like a heart, sad face,
one.
and the devil smiley
Yeah.
face thing? So
Yeah.
we're kind of like in the middle of it, and now we're waiting on the devil emoji face thingy.
But like, okay, Hope's premonition in 308, I don't think Cleo gave that to her because Cleo didn't want Hope to
Fight Landon.
have that tie to Landon. And because Cleo didn't make the Landon bust or whatever, or not the Landon bust, but like him as a real like golem or whatever, until after Hope had woken up from that premonition.
Mm-hmm.
So like, was it a premonition, or was it actually like, did she like astral project into the prison world without realizing it, and it was actually Landon?
I think it was more like a dream, the one she had in 213.
Right.
When Landon
Yeah.
was struck with
And
the
she saw
arrow.
Dark Josie. But then
Yeah.
it's like, and then it's interesting that the Crow and Toan, which I know Paige, you have mentioned this, is that's the
Secrets.
monster that she happened to see, and it was standing in between Landon and Malivore.
Imagine, wait, I'm just thinking now. But imagine the Croatoan was there because Landon is keeping a secret regarding Malivore, and now that he broke up with Hope, it's kind of basically the same thing, kinda. Landon didn't tell Hope why he did it. He just left.
What
And he guessed.
Remember, he
That's-
went to try to tell her something, and he started choking up on mud. So what if he
Yeah.
physically can't tell her?
Mm.
So he had to break up with her because oh my, okay, I can't. Okay, you know that thing that we keep talking about that we know that we can't say.
Which ones?
The whole
Yeah.
Wait,
That's secret information.
They
16?
spilled the tea.
yes, 16.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
couldn't figure out what the concept or like what the context behind that, you know, he's not him thing.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's because he literally, like what we were saying, is he literally can't tell her because that's
Oh,
Malivore's
I
over
have it
him.
on my notes about something like that. That, you know, we know that Landon melted because some things changed, what he said in 304, but we don't really know why, and we are calling it bullshit, the fact that her blood is toxic to him because it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I've thought about this, and I've seen other people like writing this on Tumblr or Reddit or whatever. That maybe Malivore did change Landon just a little bit to pull the strings just enough to have him be his vessel and also to keep Hope apart. So that's why he's kind of suddenly toxic to her. I mean, she's toxic to him.
That would explain why he broke up with her too. And why the Croatoan is between him and Malivore, and when he tried to talk to her in the dream, he literally like coughed up mud.
Yeah. I
'Cause he
think
physically
that
can't
they
tell
could
her.
still be linked in the fact that he took a piece of her hair and didn't tell her why, but did tell her that he was testing his other self to, see if he was a golem or whatever. He's trying to test that thing we've talked about, the fact that the blood, but maybe he's also going to find out that Malivore still has a hold of him somehow. It's like just letting him be, but also have it, be ready to control him whenever the time comes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now he has Hope's hair, and he has Cleo, who can make monsters.
Or
But
creatures.
she didn't
I
have
don't-
Malivore mud when she made those
Maybe.
creatures, the ferryman and stuff like that. That wasn't
Wait.
and leprechaun. That wasn't made out of Malivore mud.
I don't understand how she got the clay. Did they just saved some clay? Because
Yeah,
they
like
poured the goo and then they used it to make the bust. What, they had more?
Yeah, like she mentions like using it, but I'm like, where did you get it? The portal had closed up. So other than what was left of Landon, like where are you getting stuff?
And it's not like they'd already fired the golem head or whatever, the bust. So
I don't know. That was weird.
from there.
Plot holes.
That's a whole other
Magic.
episode.
So true.
But okay, back to the cult though.
Oh yeah.
First off, how did Lizzie get there? Maybe through Cleo or whatever. How does Josie know that Lizzie's in trouble?
Maybe
Yeah.
she sends a note.
Twin thing.
Twin thing. Oh god.
It's like that thing that Josie's always said. It's like, if when I don't know if it was Josie or if it was Lizzie, but like they can kind of sense when the other person's hurt.
But they
Just when
technically,
they can't, so just when they want to feel each other. They
yeah,
feel it.
but they technically haven't touched on that since the first season.
Yeah.
Or
That
no,
was
the
like
second
103.
season with the
That-
black magic.
Oh, I was gonna say the second season.
With the Oni. Remember, because Lizzie had her arm.
Oh yeah, 204.
That was the last time they really touched on that. Well, no, I guess in 213 or 212 as well, when the black magic
Oh yeah.
Josie and also into Lizzie. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But like, and then
It's just
Josie's first
convenient.
instinct is to, hey, I know your boyfriend just broke up with you, but let's do a road trip.
I mean, what else would they do? This show thrives on Hope going through shit all the time.
And not
So it's
deal
like,
with her
we're
emotions.
not gonna let you grieve your dead boyfriend, and we're not gonna let you feel sad and feel your pain after you are broken up.
Because everyone else needs saving.
But Hope
Imagine
can't
how
have
Leave
feelings.
Lauren in peace. Like,
Hope
That
can't have-
annoys me so much. She can never felt anything. She can't feel anything. She's always have to go rescue someone.
she can
Yeah.
never
Hate to see it.
Like, why couldn't Josie take Finch?
Yeah. I mean, what she gonna do? She gonna go eat everyone out there. Like she can only turn during full moon. Like
I don't know. Maybe they know it's a witch thing.
yeah,
a,
is
a
that witch?
retreat
Is that witch?
for
Yeah.
witches. So yeah. Besides, they need some
Also, like
bonding, I
werewolves
guess.
wouldn't be invited or whatever.
Yeah, and my brain works like that. She's gonna be at the mill. She's gonna be missing Landon, and you're gonna get a Handon flashback. That's the only thing that my mind can work.
I just, you know what? Shut. I just don't want Hope to be acting the same way she was in 303. You know, like
203.
I would like to see
Oh,
her
yeah.
deal
Yeah.
with her emotions in a way that's different from what we've seen before. Because
Yeah,
Danielle
like she's-
said that her relationship with Landon or whatever is going to change Hope so much or something.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Like now that he's gone, who is Hope without Landon,
Landon. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we haven't gotten
Oh.
the opportunity to
Hoping
see that.
that,
This reminds me of Delana. Like you're gonna have to find out who you are without your soulmate.
Mhm.
Look at his face. You can accept that one. Yes.
Um,
It
But
No, but you're so right. Like on 303, she was like covering her sadness with angry. She was like lashing out at everyone. I hope she's not acting like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
Yeah.
we have her arc because once again, her emotions are going to be all over the place in season 4 when if she becomes a Tribrid. So,
Well, I don't think you're gonna get try with hope in the season finale. I don't think.
yeah, we're not.
Well, we're not even getting the season finale anymore.
Yeah,
We don't know that yet. I'm in denial.
I'm not even giving faith to CW anymore. They disappointed me too many times for me to even give them
The
You're
faith.
so
bar
right.
is in hell.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just waiting for them to announce that season 4 is the last. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, they might as well. They can't even get CW right logo for Legacies. What the fuck was the Flash?
Not the Flash.
That was amazing.
I just no words. No words.
CW literally hates Legacies.
They literally don't care about Legacies. Legacies is the bottom tier. I guess.
Stupid
It was literally the only show to get cut. Like, for what?
Exactly.
Walker
Like,
is-
all these dumb ass breaks. If you don't give me the last 4 episodes,
But like,
Now-
why is Legacies the only one that gets cut? They get 4 episodes cut, and yet they're stretching Walker out so that they can finish in August.
That's so.
The
like,
schedule makes
what-
no sense.
I really want to know. Like, let me not say that controversial.
How does that even like? So we're gonna get, and then I mean, have them go back in October.
The
And then
thing
what-
is, it's the fact that it's ending on 16
yeah,
that gets me the most. Because, like, it's just, I don't see it. I don't.
what we know that's
It's gonna be so random.
That's the thing, that we know the thing, and how do we piece it together? Because then we have 17
Yeah.
that there's info going on, around the web, and it just how
the things that are introduced in
I don't know.
16 are literally not even like
Making sense.
yeah,
But is that thing introduced in 16 though? I think it's going to be introduced in 15,
Yeah.
That- and that's going to lead up to 16
okay.
because of what the monster in 15 is.
You know, okay, since we got the synopsis for 15, and we know it's the sci-fi fantasy it's Star Wars, obviously, because Landon.
Handon. Yeah.
Handon.
Baby down so bad.
But,
Right. We're not going to get Handon probably.
I wanted a Star Wars dance, and I'm really fucking mad that we're not getting a Star Wars dance.
We might not even get a Handon scene.
We might not even get a okay. We're gonna have a Star Wars episode, and we're not gonna get a Handon scene. Like that is just robbery. Okay?
That's just wrong.
that's
That's wrong.
Refuse to believe that.
I actually think that we will get that though.
But
Yeah, I'm like,
is the monster that's
Yeah,
causing
it makes no
these
sense.
hallucinations the same monster that
Yes.
Landon mentioned?
Yes.
I don't care.
God,
It
I hope
is.
so.
Is there another parallel?
Because we know
Why mention it?
exactly. There's no reason for them to mention it without and the same thing was, remember that urn that Alaric mentioned in 305 about the reanimating spirits or whatever? I still think
Oh,
that
yeah.
could come into play too.
The
Because there's no reason
reanimating-
for them to mention these things.
Hmm.
But it's
I
just
thought that was actually connected to what was the episode 212 or 312 when Ted came back, and then there was Robert and Leo.
no, but there was I thought that was connected to that too, but we didn't think that Ted was going to be back because we knew there was going to be
We?
ghosts.
Who's we? I'm sorry, who's we?
Me.
I told you he was gonna be back. You said it's probably Veronica because of Triad, and that they mentioned it. I was like, no, ma'am, it's
Okay, I
dead.
thought maybe it was a new necromancer and not like the necromancer.
Can you believe there was people saying that Landon was the necromancer? Like,
That
no,
was
dead ass though. Was even
Yeah.
more crazy when they said that maybe Gollum is Malivore. I'm like, or Clark. I'm like, so Clark will be kissing on Hope for fun?
yeah.
Okay.
Not. Sorry. I was
or
gonna
the
say-
necromancer. Oh,
not Spike.
Yeah, I'm just like y'all just want to plot twist so bad that y'all not even caring
But
about.
then- But then people have an issue with 301 when a boyfriend is kissing his girlfriend awake. As if
Yeah.
that didn't happen in real life.
all the time.
Shut up.
It's just true love kiss. Just accept it.
So eat my cornbread. I mean, at the end of the day, he will come.
No, because when your boyfriend or your girlfriend wants to wake up you with a kiss, you just gonna
That's
wake
just
you up and
couple
ask you.
stuff.
Can I
It's not
kiss you?"
assault.
Yeah. No words.
But yet
And
it
this
was
is very
okay,
different
Malivore
situations.
necromancer.
Yeah, different situations. Like, imagine you're like a wife waking up from a coma and you find out that your husband kissed you once because he was so sad. And then you're like, I'm sorry, we need to get a divorce. You kissed me while I was unconscious. That's not okay. You can cut this if you want. I'm just letting it out because it's annoying.
No way.
No, but you're so right.
No, because
This episode's just gonna be like a rainbow about Handon and missing
I don't
Handon.
even think this is a theory episode. I think this
Yeah.
is parenting.
I mean,
It's just a
you
fun
might call
episode.
it a ramble episode.
Yeah.
Mishmash.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
does everything. No, because remember how everybody was like, "Well, Hope is definitely possessed." Hope's possessed, y'all, because she clearly
loves
didn't
Landon.
want her boyfriend in peace, guys. Like,
No, wait.
Where were we?
Where were
I
we?
think we were talking about 115.
Yeah.
315 or 115?
Three.
Oh, God, sorry.
The monster.
Three.
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
The
3. That's a
hallucination.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hallucination.
But how do they even come across this monster? Because, like, are they coming back from the witch retreat? Like,
They're probably stopping, I don't know, for food, maybe at a bar or something,
Yeah.
and then they find him, and he's
But,
like,
like, shouldn't
oh,
the monsters be after, like, Cleo and Landon? Like,
Yeah,
why do
if
they come
are
up
going
for the
after
girls?
them?
maybe this is like a puck monster. He's just on his own. Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Sphinx, but just to mess with people, but also,
What if
They
Cleo's
end up-
secretly sending more monsters back?
what if
Yeah.
they're sending it after Hope, though, to ensure that Hope...
wait, no. The Malivore is already sending more monsters, but maybe Landon and Cleo are cloaked or something, like on the run.
Or what if they're watching over Hope?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I think they're clothed. And Hope
Because,
do
like-
not know where they are.
When, like, Landon will be coming back, like, we know he was filming, so where was that? We know he was filming, we know who he was filming with, but, like, how does that tie in? When is he coming back? And why is he filming that?
I think 15 still gonna deliver Arya/Landon content. It's just another 306 on us.
Yeah, like they're hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Like, surprise.
Yeah, I
Look
think he's
here.
definitely going to be in the episode.
It's
They would be really
Star
Robyn
Wars.
Arya missing a sci-fi episode? No.
Yeah, Star Wars episode, like, that's just not right.
And they already... Shit, I almost died. They already robbed him of 214, the Noir episode.
Yeah.
He was only there in, like, a picture, but he missed the entire thing.
And
He
looks
always
cute.
That was
misses
a
out on the
flop
AU
anyway.
episodes.
But
Yeah, he does.
he
No
wasn't,
way.
bro.
There's no way that they could have a Star Wars episode and not have Arya in it. But if it's like a hallucination thing, Hope's obviously hallucinating Landon in
Landa, yeah.
Oh, for
totally,
sure.
Totally. She's gonna hallucinate him.
The
She's
only,
just
I don't know
like
how
Star
she
Wars.
wouldn't.
the only
Yeah.
way I can see that happening is if Landon is Han Solo and Hope is Leia.
I have no fucking idea. I mean, I know that you
Or-
explained that to us, but
No.
I don't know who those people
What
are.
if they gender swap it and Landon is Leia because of his father, and his father being Malivore /
But-
Darth Vader, and then Leia or Hope is Han Solo helping Landon.
I don't understand the references, but I do know that Hope is supposed to be the male version of another ship, of another show, Buffy, because
Yeah.
they said so. So
Hope is
it
supposed
just
to-
makes sense.
Hope is supposed to be the angel to Landon's Buffy.
Yes.
Yes.
How I feel
That's
about
not
it.
a spoiler. That's just.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
but
Is that a good thing?
but like
Yeah.
if again, not a spoiler, but like in interviews and stuff like that, the creator of Buffy, and I'm not going to say who because fuck him, but said that it was always supposed to be Angel and Buffy. It's always supposed to be them, and even the actors have said that it's always Angel and Buffy.
even though we didn't.
Even though, but the thing is the network.
We did, but we didn't. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
exactly. And,
Yeah.
and a lot of the reasons behind the fact that it didn't is because of network issues.
I'm a network team. How about that?
Yeah,
We're
network
not
is
gonna
always
get that
winning.
far. We're not gonna get that far with Legacies because the way they're handling stuff is just not the best.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
being
they're
realistic here, we have like 2 seasons tops left.
Yeah, I don't
I lie.
know. Yeah.
promotion team. The sucks. TW sucks. So yeah.
Mark, by the way, watch out. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be under your bed soon. Literally.
Just give us the 4 damn episodes. And this is not
Oh,
anything
please,
on Legacies or the
please.
cast or the crew. This is strictly the network. It has nothing to do with the actual show itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just to make that clear. Okay, so if we were to get the 4 episodes, what do we think is gonna happen?
A lot of shit.
A shit show around 17-18, and then that escalating even more the last 2.
Yeah, I think
I
things are getting very, very heated.
I thought
By
the
the end of the
reunion
season.
between Hope and Landon would be 17.
Yeah,
I think
17,
18.
18.
You think
Yeah,
18?
17, 18.
Yeah. And then they'll be happy for 1 episode, and then bam, Hope will die.
I don't think she's gonna turn into Tribal in this finale.
Yeah, she's not gonna be in this finale. I mean, well, the one that's getting cut.
I'm
Wasn't there
really
a
wishing
theory?
that she gonna like be almost dying and he gonna cries and he gonna heals her, but I hope
But
so.
for that, we need Landon to trigger his
Activate,
powers back.
yeah.
But
And I think he could do it
strong
with
emotions.
exactly. Strong emotions, seeing Hope die in his arms.
Aren't we
It makes
supposed to
sense.
get like a car crash or something? Oh wait, which one was the 70s episode?
That's
17?
the Star Wars one, isn't it?
The Star Wars? Is it?
Mm.
Because
Yeah, I
Wait.
think it is 15.
15 is the
it
70s.
would have made. Oh my god, I was just.
But like, yeah, where are we getting the dance? Because we know there's a dance coming up.
But no,
Yeah, it's Founders Days, right? There was an episode of Founders Days.
there's Scott posted a photo of the hairstyles, the 70s hairstyles. And I don't think that would make sense if it's Star Wars related, even though it's the decade, it's the same. Because if it's a sci-fi, did they really use those haircuts?
What if the monster is a 70s related monster and the bar that he's at is,
Is that the dance?
yeah.
Wait, but that's 15. That's too early. And it doesn't add up with 16.
No, so the dance has to be separate because the dance is at Mystic and we know that they were filming at Mystic for 17.
But
And
why
we
are
also
they-
know that there's... Sorry, go.
Oh no.
Why
no.
would they I mean, I know that Ethan's still there. Is MG still there? Or
They're boyfriends,
like,
of course.
No, did
I don't know what happens with MG. We're gonna know in the next episode.
Well, yeah, because next episode, Alaric and Caleb are dealing with MG.
I think so.
Dorian?
Finch doing? Finch just hanging
Yeah,
out.
Dorian too.
And Dorian, right? Dorian too, yeah.
That in 15 or 14? Let me pull up.
No, that's in
I can't
15.
remember shit.
I think 14 is just the
Because
cult.
the girls, yeah. It's
Yeah, I think
probably
15 is the guys like group bonding or something, which makes me think that MG isn't in Mystic anymore. Because like,
Yeah,
why are
what the
they?
heck?
They
Because-
just left Ethan. They said, "Forget him." This poor guy.
Broke up.
I know,
That
because
was
he
the
Yeah.
lost
most
all of his friends.
Twilight thing, though. Wait.
When
Caleb
they
was
have their
leaving.
reunion, kids are gonna see.
Oh yeah, Caleb, MG, and Jed are all gonna be together on a team building mission. What kind of mission though?
In 14?
In 15.
15.
So the dance doesn't happen then. That episode.
No, it's got to be like 17 or 18. Because I still
Because
think we're getting
you know,
reported.
if it's 17, I'm trying to connect the dots, and it's probably related to that casting call. The 2 girls.
Oh, yeah.
I think it could be that because of the situation that they're in. But also there's an art gallery and a car crash or something.
Well, okay.
There's so much going on.
But there is, okay, they literally talked about like car crashes and fire men and women, and like hospital scenes. There's freaking hospital scenes in the next like 4 episodes. Like, what is?
Yeah,
Or
what is
those
happening there?
Could be also insert shots that we don't know
True.
about.
True.
I have a crack theory about the the museum curator thing.
Oh yeah, right. There's the art
Please
gallery in the
tell.
museum. Okay, yeah. What is it?
Well, I think it's gonna be monster orientated, but I don't know why. But as soon as I heard it, I felt like a Dorian Gray type monster with like the portrait.
Ooh, that would be
Didn't
interesting.
Danielle say she was reading that book over quarantine too?
Oh,
Did she?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Yeah, in her life with Karen. On her tea with
Bestie,
Karen.
that was so long ago. I
I know, but
barely
she
remember.
said, I just started reading the picture of Dorian Gray.
ooh,
Hmm.
that might be something.
They were shooting. They were shooting like the beginning of the season though.
No,
Because
but that
of
was
the-
during quarantine. That was before the baking episode where they had just started going back to.
Oh,
Research.
yeah, it could be.
That would make a good monster though. Like,
I'm kind of disappointed in our Vitruvian man monster. Like, I thought he was going to be.
The fact that they put hints in her room, in Clea's room, the board thing. Is that what it's called?
All the
Yeah,
all the Da Vinci
the drawings and stuff.
in Cleo's room, yeah. And then it turns out she was in love with him.
that was a weird twist. I did not
Yeah.
expect.
I heard the amore mio part and I was like, no, that can't be it. Italian is too similar to Spanish to it be incorrect. But it was so weird. Like, why? But maybe when he was younger, and that's not as weird.
Well, remember they changed it. He was
supposed to be
he was
17,
supposed to
18.
be 17 or 18, yeah. And then they changed it.
But then they realized he didn't die that young. So, oh shit. We need to fix that. That's good.
Yeah. But like, man, we were way off with those theories for for a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, but Cleo being the muse and then her
Oh, we were
being
totally
evil, or
Yeah.
evil because she had her reasons, but still.
We were told, and then the golem. I went off on the golem. I was like, so, but like, I just, there's literally been almost no information for us to go off of for these next episodes. Like I think that Hope is definitely going to be focused on trying to figure out a way to defeat Malivore, because Landon did say, I wish with all of my heart that it was different. So she does know that the only reason he walked away was because of Malivore, obviously. And so
Does she?
well, I think deep down, I mean, she's still heartbroken, but like deep down, she does know, because it's exactly what
Oh,
she
you cut off.
would have done. She would have done
Yes,
the same.
ma'am, you died.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh.
No, Robyn.
Did I forget?
Yeah,
Robyn.
Robyn, you got
Your voice
cut.
fell into Malivore.
Yeah, get back
Everyone else was on my screen.
from the start. Make it drop. Go.
What was I talking about?
You stopped at Cleo, something Malivore. Hope knowing that Landon left to save her, basically.
Yeah,
And then you went off and then.
because she would have done the exact same thing. Like, he's basically he's pulling a Hope. He's doing what she would have done.
Mhm.
And I mean, like, I know that she'd be heartbroken, but I still think that she would, like, that would click for her. Maybe more towards the end of the episode, and that's when she starts to get focused, is like, okay, well, I've got to.
The thing is that we know for a fact that she's still emotional about it in 16.
Yes.
So she's definitely not angry at him, I don't think. She's more like sad as fuck.
Yeah.
Like what she said in 311, why can we never just be happy? I think that's just going to be hitting way harder now.
Oh, the way
It's
that was
so
like,
sick.
the way that was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
We can never be happy either. We can never be at peace as Handons too. So
Honestly, it was just it for the trauma. Like we get 2 seconds of happiness, and
We
then
literally we
boom.
got all this amazing happiness, and it wasn't even related.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still part of him. And I mean,
And
really the fact that no one noticed, like literally no one noticed, shows
Oh,
just how well Hope actually knows Landon.
the
She
the
was
fact
denial.
that some people are using that against shippers and the ship itself, it's so weird to me. Like, why would Hope notice anything different with that Landon? Because that's the way she sees him all the time.
Yeah.
There wasn't any difference between them because that's the way she sees Landon. Like, it's a, I don't know, it's a perspective thing, I guess. But nobody else noticed anything. It's not
Yeah.
like other ships. This ship kind of happened in TVD too, and nobody noticed either. So like, shut up and sit down and let people be. But
It was literally another person playing Elena, and they didn't notice. How would
yeah,
Hope notice Landon when it's the version she knows of him?
Exactly.
and they say that Wade noticed because of what Landon did, but like, Hope knows him better.
Yeah. I think he would
I
do
would
it
hope
to
so.
save her anyway.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
hope so. She's
I love
so
that line.
annoying.
You know.
Okay, so we should get back probably into theories.
yes.
Yeah.
Did anyone send you theories? Because I know on your live you had asked them to.
No, actually, I don't think people know what the fuck's happening. So I think they still have faith that now it's gonna come.
No one knows what's happening.
No one knows what's happening, and I honestly can't even say. I can honestly agree. I don't know what's going to be happening either. And I can't really say no much because
Well, I mean, we haven't even gotten the stills for
we
14.
haven't got the stills.
Yeah.
They haven't dropped it, not even now, because sometimes they drop it when you guys are recording.
No,
Yeah,
they
don't they
just
drop
haven't.
checked,
it
I
like
don't see
a
it.
week before? Or they drop things a day before, right?
Yeah. I
They
have
usually
the-
drop stuff on Thursday night or Friday night or during the day. If not, then on Mondays or maybe Tuesdays. But I don't know.
I was hoping they were
stills,
gonna
we
drop
haven't
it.
gotten any. Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Because the other shows have already dropped their stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just the company's
it's
from
like they just
Do you
forgot.
see how many promos CW Kung Fu is getting? Like Olivia
no,
was on the
literally.
on
I
the
can
Kelly
barely
It's
Clarkson
a
show.
first season show.
Yeah.
They get a larger budget.
Listen, season 2 of Legacy barely was doing good. I guess they only do it for season 1, I guess.
Well, didn't someone say something about like once you get into further seasons, they don't really do a lot of big
Julie,
promo?
I think.
Yeah.
She came out and
Yeah, there was like a whole thread.
I do have a theory that Stacey Jane sent to the Handon Weekly Instagram. And she said, I think Cleo staged the Malivore vessel because there's no way that it knew where Hope and Landon were unless Cleo knew. So she faked her story for Josie Alaric and Caleb, and she still wants Hope dead. But Landon is suspicious about Cleo and knows that she tried to kill Hope, which is why he's teaming up with her, which I think we've kind of already said.
I don't think she faked it because of what the casting calls were saying. The other things about the other two people. But maybe she did trick them somehow.
I mean, like, if she's able to control her inspirations, like the inspiration that she gives out, which I think she can.
She definitely can because of Gollum Landon.
And her
then the
magic,
other one.
she's pretty powerful. She's been around for a long time. So I imagine that she probably tweaked memories in a way that she knew would work on each one of them.
You know, that reminded me of that character from Buffy season 5, where people tweak memories and stuff.
Yeah.
So
like, it's just like, I do think that Cleo still, because now all of a sudden, yeah, okay, she's like, oh, Hope has to choose for herself or whatever. But the thing is she was so adamant that Hope die and she wants to kill Malivore. And yet now she's all like, oh no, you know what? Hope can die on her own if she wants to, but she doesn't have to, but I'm still gonna, like, it just seems like she almost like gave up on that too early. But then I kind of wonder, did she
that
know?
kind of seems too easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she still has something to do. Like, I feel like she's still determined on destroying Malivore.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50 only because I want that sibling bonding between Cleo and Landon,
Yeah.
and because we want that trauma to be explored, but actually be explored instead of brushed over the way they've done 1,000 times before.
Plus, having her as a regular character next season would be really cool because, and Danielle did say that Landon was going to have the familiar arc, so like.
But also that could be regarding other stuff.
Yeah.
I still wish they'd bring back Sayla though, man.
Oh, she was such a great character.
We had another rivalry there. Like, Sayla could have been in the prison world teaching him how to fight. Didn't you write like a fic about that?
Yes.
Yeah, the sir.
I want that so bad.
We still don't even know who was controlling the Sphinx.
Yeah. I think they're
Potholes.
not gonna know about that either.
Unless they're playing the long haul with that one and they just tell us at the end of it.
Oh, what if it was Cleo? I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out the stairs on the friggin' poster with the water.
Another
No,
story.
it is like what was that?
The
Maybe
water-
it was Malivore juice.
But
The poster with the water down the steps. I'm like, oh, maybe it was because they threw the thing in the water. But I'm like, that really doesn't have anything to do with anything.
That was like a one-shot thing. Like I guess they let that linger. I don't know.
But
Can I believe they made Arya make the whole promo with the long hair to have like one scene?
yeah, like
Yo,
Nah, we're totally getting flashbacks.
That's a crime.
that was trauma.
yeah, we
Okay?
have to find that. There's no way.
Like, why even tease?
Yeah, there's too many good stuff happening to not get a flashback.
Okay, what about the promo posters that they released where they took that image and then they cut it and they flipped one half of it upside down and then connected it together for the
The
boys.
fact that it's in negative, when you flip the colors, it's the same thing, but in
Yeah.
negative.
And then the boys have blood on them and then the girls have blood around them. I mean,
They
there's
say, fuck man. Sorry.
there's just a reason why they like. And then Ethan and MG were totally on their own.
And they were pink/red.
Yeah.
And just
At this point, I really think everything is actually just random when it comes to the promotion stuff.
Yeah.
At this point, the way that I'm not even connecting dots with the poster, I feel like they just did it for shits and giggles. I
There's
mean,
like, water on the stairs would look cool. Let's do that.
they said a little blue.
maybe they said like, wait, Landon melted. That's almost water. Let's just
Yeah, I feel
Go
like that's
ahead
what
with
they, I feel like they probably what they tried to do because there's no way that water from the artifact when she threw it in was suddenly the master plan of the poster.
Yeah.
The way we analyzed that for so long for it to just be
He was
like,
really out here putting details
I was
in.
making fun of it.
that was fun.
I was like, what is this water? Like, okay.
It's the bathtub scene from 211. They never shut off the water. That's it.
No, it's
No.
melting ice castle.
God, imagine if they had sex in the bathtub and Landon just melted in the God.
No,
Or it's gone down the drainage.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Cursed image. Stop.
Okay.
But the thing is, he wouldn't have melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it. The golem
No
Landon
freezer.
melted immediately as soon as Hope's blood touched him. Like it
That
was
was so weird.
immediately.
Because Hope's mind think that.
But Landon, they were snuggling afterwards for how long before he melted?
Exactly. And because Hope's mind think that she melted him.
It was for a while, so I don't know why he just suddenly melted. Like, they probably was
Malivore was waiting for them to be like have
Connected.
sex,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Okay, that's it, enough, time out,
connected.
bye bye."
Yeah,
Just
I
to
think-
her
something
to
like that.
pull away. Yeah, everyone is
I-
saying that now, which I think it's totally true. The fact that Malivore did that on purpose so
Well,
that Hope could stay away,
I
and at
think-
the same time he could have Landon for himself.
I think that was
sounds
also
weird, but-
why they introduced Clark being unstable and having to eat monsters in the second season, because in the first season, how long did he live? He didn't age. He lived for how long? He didn't have to feed on monsters. But
Yeah.
then he went into the pit with Hope, and then his dad let him go in order to do whatever it is that he needed to do, which was what? Kill Hope. But he was unstable at that point. So Malivore can
That was like leverage.
control. Yeah. So
He
Malivore
can definitely manipulate some stuff.
But like, okay, first off, Malivore, I don't think that anyone looks deep enough into Malivore.
Yeah.
Like, because this guy has so many powers. I mean, first off, he made Ted human the first time around. The second time around, he made him human again, and he forgot his memories. How did he make Ted human, but yet he needs Landon?
I think it's because the fact that he has absorbed so many monsters, but also why don't you make yourself another vessel that actually works?
Yeah.
Why be so obsessed with Landon?
I think he needs his human part. I don't
He's
know.
pretty. That's why.
Yeah,
And
I think he needs his human part. I don't think he can make a son out of. Yeah, I think because Clark was wrong. Like he can melt like him, but like now Landon can melt too. So what is the point?
But Landon bled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't mad. He was a baby born. He wasn't just the clay, boom,
Yeah.
human.
That's why I think he needs his human part of it, like Sailor's part, to create a perfect vessel.
Malivore has a very mad scientist vibe where it's like he like is like tweaking DNA and like all this like little intricate stuff to like make the
don't
perfect
wanna-
specimen, and it's like
Yeah, I don't want even think about how he put that child in Sailor's like.
ugh.
Let's just hope it was just like boom. Boom.
Yeah, there's
The way I wish they would address that trauma, but they will not.
Yeah,
No, because they don't.
we don't
wanna-
even know what
hard.
Landon feel being Malivore's son. Like,
What even is he? Like,
But he,
Yeah.
how much of a
Malivore doesn't even have DNA. He has literally stolen DNA from different men that were thrown into the pit.
It's just rock.
How is he connected to Malivore in a sense? Malivore was made with mud and a symbol,
but now Malivore have all the DNA, so I think he passed to Landon.
yeah.
Maybe.
But like Malivore
Yeah.
is so powerful, he's able to do all these things. He can literally control these monsters, and he obviously has this power of calling back the monster, because otherwise why would they listen to him? If they were out, like they could just be like, forget this and take off and be free.
Yeah, and I think he was trying to separate Landon and Hope, because with Hope, Landon's stronger somehow, and he knows that she protects him, and she's the only thing who can kill him.
See,
So
and
yeah,
I have always said that. If
Yeah.
I were a villain, the smartest move would be to break up Hope and Landon.
yeah, because they're strong together. Like,
Maybe that mud pit is smart.
Because
Yeah.
Landon basically said to Malivore in 304 that she's protective of me.
yeah,
And he was like, bit. All right.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
So like,
braggy about his
He
girlfriend.
was paying attention. He was being a good dad.
Who was listening? He was like, you said that for show.
yeah.
Good listening skills.
Something like they like.
How does that
And
feel?
he like Landon was walking around in Malivore in darkness, and then all of a sudden he was just like, oh, I'm gonna let him go to this door and go see Ted in this ice cream shop and see what happens. Like, if Malivore has those powers, like it doesn't make any sense.
Because there have been teasing about Clark coming back, and Malivore has sent Ted as a human twice and has done stuff like that. When Clark comes back, however, the way he comes back, maybe it's going to be related to that, and either two things could happen here. One, he is giving a third chance, live your life, or he's playing the puppeteer with him and having him pretend to be just fine. Like, you're gonna be friend, all of these people, I'm gonna leave you alone, you're human now. And then he betrays them. Or Malivore controls him to betray people. That's what I was thinking about. But I don't know if it makes sense.
yeah. I really hope he turns out to be like a part of the team.
Yeah,
I really want him to be on the good side now. And then maybe at the very, very, very end to be like, shit, better not. And then
I mean, like, he went against his father at first, and then he had that whole thing with Hope afterwards, going, talking about how he's just like afraid of his father and stuff like that. And then
he
they
just
had
has
kind of,
daddy
like,
issues.
they had kind of made up
But also, I mean, I understand why people hate Clark so much, but given the fact that he could come back, I mean, they are teasing it, so he's probably going to anyway. But imagine the different dynamics he would have with Hope now.
Yeah, because they
knowing
made up in 208.
in 208. That was a cursed episode, but that was, we don't talk about it, but
We just talk about the last few minutes of it, that's all.
Yeah.
Not the last few, just the mistletoe part.
yes, because that was also very fucked up of them. But
I really want to see his dynamic with Landon now.
Yeah, we saw him more with Hope than
because
Landon.
he's so, and does he know? But wait, he went into Malivore. He wasn't even in his actual body. He doesn't even have a real body. So I
His
guess
body,
Malivore is
yeah.
gonna have to send him into like another body or whatever. But does he know what Landon went through? Because he could have been in the prison world too.
Yeah. Well,
Like
he
working?
had been, or in Malivore, because like his soul or whatever was in Malivore, because his body was literally the pit that the necromancer. But Clark would still be, if Clark's body was the pit that the necromancer was using, and the pit was connected to Malivore and all of the monsters, that would make Clark also connected to the monsters. But that would also mean that Hope and Landon went through Clark.
I always wondered if Landon maybe like absorbed Clark, because after like he'd let Malivore use his body, I wonder if maybe like it tweaked him and he like maybe has
Something
his father's
changed.
powers but doesn't know it.
Yeah. Wait, I thought of something and then I forgot what you said about. Wait, repeat that again.
Clark's body was the pit that the necromancer used.
Oh. Golem Landon melted again.
Yeah.
Hope, we know because of the promo, she's at the mill. Maybe she's trying to see if that opens up another portal.
We were wondering why she was at the mill. It's a
It
new
just clicked.
Malivore pit.
And they're gonna have to be there paying attention to it.
They're gonna have
no
to guard it.
words.
Like the spells, the protection spells or whatever.
How many ports you gonna make?
Can't she just like put
Cut her hand and
border
just...
around it or something?
Literally, you do that and close it. Like,
but like, okay, if there's a Malivore pit and Josie's gonna pull her away from the new Malivore pit and leave the school unprotected?
I mean,
I was gonna say maybe you could parallel 205 when Hizzy was at the pit, but that was different because they were still there but mentally weren't. Or like, did they disappear? Because it could be something similar, except Josie would be willingly taking her away from the pit. Which I mean,
and why would Hope leave the pit? Like Hope, if anything, she'd be like, no, I have to watch this pit to make
Wade is watching it, maybe.
Okay.
But what's weird is when Landon dissolved after they slept together, that didn't become a pit.
But she took a jar of him.
Yeah, but like,
with a
I mean, I don't think you can jar up the whole pit. So like, if
No,
he didn't become a portal, like what? And then the golem is made of him, so shouldn't he also not become a portal?
Oh, true, but they also used magic with Clark.
But the golem Landon that melted is infused with Cleo's magic and
true.
and Malivore and Landon's
Messy.
Malivore mud.
Messy stuff.
So does that mean they could make portals?
I don't know, but
Let's hope not. But we know the monsters are here to stay, so probably.
but like Hope leaving the portal just doesn't make any sense though.
Unless it's not a portal yet, and it's
Yeah.
just dried mud or clay or.
And Josie
whatever.
can just be like, oh, just put up a border or whatever. Lizzie needs us.
Mhm.
And knowing Hope, of course, she would go because Lizzie's her best friend. But like,
Friend, I think friend is a very loose word to use with Hope and other people.
true.
But we're gonna go with besties,
Yeah, that's
just for the sake of it.
It is a very loose term. But like, if did I still don't know how this whole thing is going to work with Hope, Lizzie, and her sister. Like, I don't understand where it's going to.
They're going to drink men's blood or something.
oh,
Because it's only witches that are girls from the
Yeah.
promo.
Like this whole cult episode makes no sense right now.
If we get another like 14 vibes episode, 214, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they've got to be learning something out of it. Something has got to, like, watch the crystal is just going to suck all of Hope's emotions out and she'll just be like fine and dandy.
But she's still gonna be sad
No,
though.
she's still sad. I know. We know she's still sad. But like,
I'm trying to figure out how 14 leads into 15 because I'm like, how do we go from like cult to like hallucinations? Are they still there?
but that's
Or
the
is
thing
this
is, are they
like-
coming home? Are they okay? First off, Hope and Josie don't drive, so how do they get there?
Why?
Magic.
Uber.
I think
You probably won't
think
even
they
see the
can
actual
drive.
road trip.
Hope is like 19 almost. She should be 19 actually.
Remember, he Ubered.
But what?
Alark Ubered.
True. I mean, Alaric, Caleb, and Cleo also made it to Georgia and back in like a day.
It's just things that we don't have to question because there's
Yeah.
no answer to it.
Do we think we're gonna get any like road trip scenes, or are they just gonna magically appear at the cult?
Yeah, they probably getting the code.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna probably.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
let's
the
go.
shortened.
Yeah.
Kind of like Landon getting to them in 309. Landon. With the car.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Like that scene that Ruff and Landon got to the cabin, like just in the car and then stopping.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we're here.
Funny
Yeah.
that Lizzie just like shares her car with everyone.
Yeah, like that's the school car ride.
But who else is gonna drive it? They live at the school. They go to the school in the same place. It's like,
Yeah. Well, Caleb
It's
has.
not even a school anymore, it's just a dorm room.
It's just
Yeah.
a dorm room. Yeah, they don't even go to class. Like,
just the boarding house again. But
Teachers
Yeah.
who?
teacher suit, but with the Alaric permanently there.
I don't know. It's all just like the way everything just feels so disconnected right now.
Yeah, but because we don't really know what's gonna
Do
happen.
we even know
except
the
for, like,
actual title to? Oh no, the title is A New Hope, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But then we don't know about 16.
It's just so
Hello,
weird.
brother. Hello, sister.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Like normally I have so many theories.
I just
and-
really hope that we get the trauma. You did have another theory though about the black magic, dark magic in Landon.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. So
I thought we were going to mention that.
right. Thank you for reminding me. So Josie said in 308 that the prison world was like radioactive with black magic, right? And they tried to open it. Some of the black magic seeped out and created those like tendrils that Landon was able to like jump through. But then everyone was always like, where did the black magic go? Like what happened to it? And it makes me wonder if Josie had said that the prison world itself was radioactive with black magic, that means Landon lived in that black magic for over a month. Like if it was almost killing Hope, Josie, and Lizzie, then what was it doing to Landon, who's apparently human, when he's living in it? He's literally breathing it in. And any food that he ate or water that he ate, you would think if it was radioactive that it would be infused with every cell of his body in that place. And then when he comes out, where did that black magic go? Like, I think maybe what happened is the black magic went into Landon somehow. And so that's why he's kind of got that like kind of edgy, like, you know, moodiness or whatever in him now. Like that, you know, because if you think, because Josie, they brought Dark Josie back to say, look, I am you, I am part of you, you have to embrace me or whatever. But I don't think that they did it for no reason. Like, I think that they did it because they wanted to remind the audience that the black magic isn't a separate entity. It is who you are, but it like kind of feeds on your deeper, more
Negative emotions, kind of. I agree, but to a point. I think that the Dark Josie thing coming back, her coming back, was more of like closure that Josie needed
Yeah.
for her to be in a good place to start a new relationship and to step out of her comfort zone, I guess. To kind of just let Finch in or let herself be that vulnerable again. And with the Landon thing, I think that could lead to his powers coming back, maybe. But I really hope that, like, I agree with what Vid said in the chat. Like, this is the one chance that we have for them to explore trauma on these characters, especially Landon, who was still a foster kid survivor, basically, because the foster care system in the US is just as shitty as it is everywhere else. And he is too well adjusted, or he was too well adjusted for someone to have experienced all that abuse his entire life. And he only got that break when he got to the school, and not even then, because he was still, Lizzie making fun of him, Landon not fitting in or feeling weaker or perceiving himself a certain way. And now's the chance that they have to explore all of that because of all that trauma on top of the trauma that he already had.
And I agree with that. We know that Landon represses all of that stuff, right? Like, the same way as like he was killing himself over the summer to see hope. He represses it all. But like, what if part of the black magic is not letting him repress those emotions that he hadn't dealt with, and so he's kind of dealing with his PTSD and his trauma because this is kind of like bringing it out of him. Like, so I had written a story about a wraith, and it's funny because Nancy Drew the episode was about a wraith as well, where it drew out all of your like insecurities and like negative emotions and stuff like that. And it makes me curious as to like something like that could be happening to Landon, because normally he is so sweet and innocent, and Ari even said no one can stay innocent forever. So it makes me wonder.
It wasn't slick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't at all. But like the black magic could be feeding on that, because you saw he was almost in a trance when he was beating up that dentist guy, and then the minute he heard Hope's voice, he stopped, and there was it was all of a sudden like, oh wait, what am I doing? And so like he is dealing with that trauma, but also the black magic is feeding into it too, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Kind of like the berserker thing that like people were kind of, because his outfit looked kind of similar to a berserker type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like,
Broly, that reminds me of Dragon Ball and Broly. He was like that. He was in a trance and you needed to control him with the thing. But I understand what you mean.
But the costume designer also confirmed that Landon's outfit was made from all of the monsters that he killed. So like,
what you said about the magic, Landon suddenly can make spells, potions, whatever, when he did the thing.
Yeah.
That could be a little bit of the dark magic that gave him, I don't know, or maybe Landon is smart. Maybe he was just at the school and saw the books.
well, and he said that he took the hair to test it.
How did he do that?
How would he even know to do that?
Maybe that's the
Where's the
secret that he's keeping, the thing with 308 and him puking mud when Malivore was there. Like, he can do magic now or something. Maybe not to that extent, but a little bit, just a sprinkle of stuff.
I can't help but wonder if he maybe met like someone or something there that he like, I don't know, allied himself with. Yeah.
Or he worked
probably died because more trauma for Landon, but
well, and he worked with the necromancer again, probably, because the necromancer's body was in the crypt and all of those spells and everything were around, and there was an ascendant.
I'm still so confused by that.
But the ascendant?
No, just like how he got out, but like his body was still there.
But they reappear in the prison world. They are bound to it. So like when Landon, the dragon killed him when he was like Malivore, Landon, he would have be how do I say this? Wait.
Those
He would
bodies
have
still
risen
existed.
from the ashes, but the ashes were still there.
Yeah.
But that's like a retcon, I guess, because how many times did Kai kill himself when he was in the prison world in 1994, and then again in 2020-ish or 2018? I don't know when they made the other one. 18 when Stefan died.
The thing is, who is
I
the
don't know,
prison
that's
world
weird.
tied to?
The
I
twins.
thought it was the necromancer.
Malivore, the necromancer.
Now yes, but originally the twins. But wait,
Because they wanted necromancer's blood so they could collapse the prison world. But if the necromancer's not like, I don't know, I guess maybe the blood of his body's still there, but I don't understand. Shouldn't it collapse on its own? Or
yeah, it should have. Unless they are, that's still tied to the twins, because wait, oh my god, this show. The mental gymnastics.
all the dots.
But it's Alyssa's blood. It's Alyssa's and MG's and Roth's blood that created the prison world, but it's tied to the necromancer and Malivore.
But they still need the Gemini.
But they still need the Gemini, yeah.
Yeah. And the Bennett blood to have it function. And then they could transfer it.
But it was made specifically for the necromancer and Malivore.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. They just be
Malivore
doing
is still
stuff
there?
now.
It hasn't collapsed. But it's also radioactive with black magic.
I need
Yeah, maybe
flashbacks.
Yeah, we need like an entire arc of what the fuck happened there. But yeah, maybe it could be just functioning or working, still standing on black magic, because Josie was able to destroy the one they were in, the 2018 one.
Yeah.
With Kai and the other ones.
Okay. Why did the necromancer not get to keep the black magic when he was sent to the prison world?
That was so random and stupid. Like, why is it not contained?
Yeah.
Unless it was contained until he was sent back as a human. And that's when, because Malivore absorbed it.
He
absorbed him.
Right. Because he absorbed the necromancer.
Because before that, it was fine. It was just a regular prison world.
Uh-huh.
And then that happened. The way when you watch the show, I don't know how locals do it, because you need to be paying attention and writing shit down, just because it makes no sense when you watch it just once.
And then you need people to like talk to about it and like bounce ideas off of, because there's always something that you miss or that you don't think of or whatever afterwards. Like, I don't know.
But then it somehow seems more confusing, even though it's helpful. But then you're like, now it doesn't make sense.
Or it makes sense until a new episode airs, and you're like, ah, shit. No,
it contradicts the whole thing.
Because we've been trying to figure out what the hell, how everything we know ties into 16, and we cannot. Like, I'm as lost. It's like I didn't even know anything.
We just gotta vibe with the show. And wait.
Maybe Hope and Landon can just hop in a train and go to New Orleans and run away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not New Orleans, like they can go to other places.
Anywhere. Just go anywhere. Just get away. Go away to that shack.
Just leave the school. Yes, the shack. Yes.
That's where it's at.
I mean,
nah, I hope we don't get robbed of the hallucinations. Like, I would like the monster to be the same, but to recognize Hope, because somehow he was inside of Landon's memories when he was torturing him in the prison world.
Yeah.
So he like recognizes Hope, like, oh, you're that girl. And then he puts Landon into the hallucination thing because of what she's feeling and thinking, and then it just amplifies and fucks with her mind.
I really want to
know that the show loves to torture Hope, so what better way to do it than have
they don't let her grieve or mourn.
They don't let her be anything but sad and miserable. And even when she is happy, it only lasts like 5 seconds, or it isn't real. So
I kind of wish the monster would retain like what it's done to people, so and somehow Hope winds up seeing what the monster did to Landon, because that would just be like.
I was just gonna say, I want to see what it was that he hallucinated. Like, I want to know what he saw. Like, obviously he saw Hope because he saw himself being rescued.
Obviously.
The line of parallels.
Yeah, but like, what did he see exactly? Like,
I also want to know how many times. Because he's like over and over, and it's just like the way he says it, it feels like it was just.
He saw Hope rescuing him, I'm sure of it.
The way he died a little each time, it wasn't real.
Oh, I just imagine how broken he felt afterwards, just like finally giving up, just going like, she's not coming for me.
Yeah, hearing her voice like screaming his name and just being fake all the time.
He even told her that when they were fighting.
Questioning everything.
Yeah. When they were arguing in 13, like, I had to stop waiting for you to come rescue me or something. He had to save himself and learn how to fight.
What if when he came out in 308, he thought that was hallucination too?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Imagine how he felt when he saw himself kissing Hope. Like, oh, damn.
It's so thick because now we can see the scenes in a whole new different light.
Like, to be honest, I don't care. I'm still pretending that's them.
Yeah, because it's memories and he's remained.
Yeah, exactly. It's still part of him. It was still part of him.
Why? I'm still pretending though, because that's how Hope sees him.
Yeah.
That's Landon. And people say, but that's just an idealized version of him. Like, so when you love someone that much, you still have them and see them a different way than see themselves. Exactly. And that's good, but like, shut up. Let her deal with this stuff. It was basically, that golem was a pacifier for Hope. Like a blanket. Security.
I also love that she like not made him, but like she really emphasized his dorkiness. And I kind of love that she like embraced that fully. She was like, yeah, that's my man.
That 309 scene with Gimli, you remembered. Oh, that's so cute.
She literally adores his nerd side.
But same.
I mean, how can you say that she doesn't love him knowing that she created this version of him that is like so perfect of who he is?
Yeah, it literally helped her to deal with her grief in a way.
It was helping her.
Yeah.
It was fucked up, but it was still helping her.
And everything that he said to her is exactly what she imagined he would say to her.
And what she needed to hear at the moment.
She needed to hear. So she sees him as her anchor.
Yeah.
If all I ever had was the way he loved me.
No, shut up. That was too much. The way we kind of joked about that too. Like, imagine if they did this. The same way that I was joking about the 206 I'm gonna break your heart to protect you thing. And then it happened. We hate it, but we love it.
And the whole like Landon and 302, the whole like sometimes you have to leave to protect the people you love.
Yeah. 302 and then 208, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was when he was with Walter. Ruff's dad. His dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know.
Pain.
Yeah, pain, exactly.
Pain. I can't, like, 2 weeks without him. It's just, my life is not the same.
And we still have another week to go. And we don't even know if we're getting Handon.
I don't think we are, man. I mean, I think we're gonna get like references, but like, I don't think we're gonna see Landon in the episode.
Drop his name. Yeah, Hope is gonna drop his name. I mean, that's enough food for me.
That's enough crumbles?
Yeah, literally crumbles.
I mean, Hope being all emo over Landon, like breaking up with her. I mean,
do you need more than that?
Yeah, it just shows like she's not going to be like, oh well, who's next?
Like the fact that people can't even compete with the love that Hope has for them, like just.
But also the way some people are expecting her to jump into another relationship just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially now when their relationship definitely hit a new height, regardless if it was real Landon or not. Like,
Yeah.
she was literally going to break her back for Landon, regardless. So, it is what it is.
In all the ways, literally.
It's like Landon's not moving on with anybody right now either. Like,
Yeah, exactly. People think he's going to get with Cleo. I'm just like,
And that's the
Do,
beauty
do
of
you
them.
even know
Like,
Landon? Like,
they only have eyes for each other.
yeah.
Like the only reason people say X and Y are love interests of them, is that how you say that? It's because of whenever they show Hope or Landon in another relationship, it's because the other isn't there one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
if both are in the equation, it just equates to Handon.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. And that's on what? Years
In the game.
that's my soulmate excellence.
Yeah, exactly.
Love to see it.
It's that Chris lovers being happy in the end.
Oh my gosh, Shark
Exactly.
Lovers.
I would also like to see them deal with their own shit alone.
Yeah.
Like Hope having to deal with all that grief from her parents, because I know that she still feels guilty about that. Like,
Mhm.
can we please heal that wound and separate Landon just a little bit, even though he is the biggest catalyst for her to be where she is right now, even though people hate to see it, that's the truth. And I don't know, it's just,
Well, Danielle did say they would deal with some real shit within themselves and within their relationship. So
We waiting.
Yeah.
we have
we're
time.
waiting.
We got a lot of time.
We're
I
not
want to
going
see some
anywhere.
emo Landon too.
and we know.
Oh yes, please. He better talk about her with Cleo, or what's the point?
Yes. And I want
Exactly.
I do think
be
that
like
they're going to
to
be
explain the situation about the Gollum Landon and stuff to real Landon.
I want her
Yeah.
to tell him everything Hope was going through when she met Hope,
Yes.
just so that it hurts even more. Because
Exactly.
Yes.
if they are hurting them, then might as well go all in. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let Landon feel guilty about it.
Right, and even have him tell Cleo why he left her in the first place. Because Cleo might
Yes.
be curious on why he left Hope in the first place.
The way we
Yes.
had Landon talking to Pothos that one episode, something like that, but
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Like
I'd like
if
to like
he,
take it a Crystal and like have him talk to like a Simu Hope type thing.
oh my god, that would be
Oh,
awesome.
that would be, because we already know that Landon sees Hope the same way that Hope sees him,
Yeah.
basically. To just have, I don't know, I love them.
What if
I mean, like they are changing roles. Like it would be nice to see like Hope being Landon's anchor now. Like
yeah.
I'm
helping
loving
him
the
to-
role reversal this
Oh
season.
yes. Flavor.
Like he helped her to grow and mature her emotions. Now is her time. to grow.
Landon, it's her turn now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before it was always Hope saying they're doomed, and Landon was always assuring her that they're not, and then now it's flipped, and it's just like, no,
A fun new dynamic.
Yeah. You know, one
180?
thing like yeah.
180, yes, exactly. And we know
180,
Danielle
literally.
loves the sad
Ang-
angsty scenes.
Yeah.
Thrives on those.
Why she's like that? Like the
She's a
favorite
great actress.
literally like the
Yeah, 'cause she's a really
103
good actress. Yeah.
is terrible. Like
I really love that Danielle and Arya are getting to play the characters they've been playing for like 3 years now, but differently.
yeah,
Mm.
Like she said it herself, it adds a whole new layer to their
the
dynamic
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and their relationship. Yeah.
I feel like they are being forgot the word, like literally on my mind. Challenged this season as actors with the characters.
The way she cried that episode,
Mm.
it was like 202, but my God, just to 10.
I know.
It hurt my heart. Like
I know. It just 202 just still breaks me, and then 313 was just like,
I think for
And
me,
another
202
thing-
hurts just because of the song.
yeah, I never watched this scene again. I mean, I
that
can't.
song hits though. Like that song is just.
Corridor Street just are talented to make sad songs, because Love You to Death is good, a cursed scene, but good.
Yeah.
But also they had Hold On.
Yeah, hold on. Another thing, like people always say, like, "Oh, Hope it doesn't even show emotions with Landon anymore." Like, did
She
you
was
see the
bawling
breakup?
her eyes out. How is that not showing emotions?
Just, nah, they comparing like her reaction to someone dying and Landon dying is the funniest thing for me. Again.
It's like it's not the
Anyway,
same.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's fine.
Anyways, happy Pride, Chip, Josie and Finch, because they are girlfriends now.
Yep.
Our biggest loss was good stuff being that Bob
And
and
also
then
ship
it's not
Nathan.
going anywhere.
No, not good stuff. It's just
Good
my
stuff
mind.
is our guilty pleasure, but Finsy are just not guilty.
I'm so happy for them. Like I want to see Finch open up to Josie more. Because like Lizzie knows her story, but I don't think Josie knows about how she turned into a role.
Oh yeah. I hope they talk about it and that they show it because it's
Yeah.
always off screen. Like
Well, we
why?
do know that there are Finzi scenes coming up because Courtney had put that story of her and Kaylee's chairs next to each other, and I think that was for what, 17, I think?
Yeah.
That was
should
at like
be it.
Elena's house, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it looked like the Porsche. The Elena Porsche.
I
If
mean,
you get a Porsche kiss, I know we're
sir.
gonna be screaming so loud. No, because I'm obsessed with them. There's no words.
And
It's really
Kaylee
cute.
slipped the finale
The
scene.
finale, yeah.
She wasn't slick. We know that was on purpose. We're gonna let her think that it wasn't. Like we
Yeah.
see you. We see you.
So we know Finch is here till the finale, so we got a lot of things development coming.
Yep.
I
They
like
made
to
her
see
a
like
regular.
emotional scenes between my ships, so I hope they deliver some emotional scenes.
I think they will. I think yeah.
Like vulnerable stuff.
Mhm.
Like Josie already did with Finch during her times of Mystic Falls.
You know what would be nice though, now that we're talking about that, if we ever got a Caleb, how he turned. Because they teased that with Cleo, and then
Yeah.
like, where is it?
Ugh.
But
It
if
seemed
they
like
where is
he
it?
go back,
it seemed like he fell in love with someone, right?
yeah.
What if it's like the Jasper storyline from Twilight?
Oh, like with
Because
Maria.
yeah, Jasper Maria, like she turned
Maria.
him.
Maria.
Yeah, like he started to talk like Americans. But
I
anyway,
start bringing up Twilight. Love it.
yeah, they're already doing like
Ethan is totally Bella
Is
Edward.
Edward and Bella.
Ethan
That
is Edward and Bella. Yeah.
Dead
But,
ass.
you know-
they are.
No joke. Like I really hope that they go somewhere with.
I really hope they
MG
make
and
them. Yeah,
Ethan.
I
Because
think
Lizzie and MG, they
not-
try to repeat another ship that I really love, but it kind of flopped. Like they missed their memo. Like, let's just.
I think they lost their
rushed them,
time
they
now.
rushed them.
Yeah, I think they lost their timing with them.
But like, why? What is the reason for them to be looking at each other's slips all the time? Like Leo and Quincy, was that on purpose? Were y'all just messing?
Exactly, like,
together?
because it's the stares for me. That's what got me. I
Yeah,
said,
it's like
Yeah,
goes to the eyes and then lips.
no,
to
that
there, and then
truck
eyes
scene,
again.
that truck scene. I
I thought they were gonna
the
kiss.
MG. Yeah, I
They
thought the
should've.
MG was gonna tell him like, "I'm in love with you."
They
Like,
should have.
whoa,
they should
what was that about? I know Leo just came out to the set and chose violence.
But okay, a good storyline though would be, what if MG is feeling these things for Ethan, but he never realized that he could have feelings for like
Man,
Like
what if
he
he's
has feelings that he can explain. Greg?
exactly. What if
That would be
the guy
nice.
is struggling with his sexuality?
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, just because it's so normalized and we haven't seen that on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he was always all about Lizzie.
Yeah,
I think
you
I'm.
deserve better.
Yeah.
Plus, he
I
was
think
like
it's
raised
awesome.
religious, so that could be kind of.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Oh, right.
that would be such a surf. Oh my God, Brett.
And
Let me
Brad,
tell you.
please, we need that. We need Ethan, please.
Yeah, we need that.
I actually need them.
Nah, they collapse when they kiss. It's Pride Month. They should listen.
Yeah,
Take notes,
can
please.
you guys?
We know that they already have taken notes before, clearly, especially on Fix. Like, imagine
no
someone
way,
is
like-
listening. Guys, give credit. We know that you steal ideas, so just throw the girls some dollars
Some
or I don't know.
money, yeah.
Some
Let's
coins.
revisit the stats.
Or that girl will settle for, a meet and greet with Danielle and Aria, just FYI.
Yeah. Nah, but like, there's no way they see like everyone see the chemistry between meeting. Like there is no way.
I only know like one, maybe two groups of people that still ship, like hardcore ship Mizzy.
Is it still a music shipper?
Who?
Is
I don't really talk about them, but I ship them. Yeah.
They give me Sterling vibes so hard, but I'm really just not. I'm kind of pissed that they missed their chance.
Yeah.
I could go back to
But I
it.
wouldn't I won't be upset if they don't.
I think it would be nice to them to let that scene happen
Yeah.
between when Lizzie went to talk with him, but no, they have to put him kissing. What is her
Melissa.
name?
I think
Melissa.
that was where they messed it up.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
that.
because
Like she was
why?
leaving.
Why, if
Why
he
would
was
they?
so in love or into Lizzie, why go kiss another girl just to feel something?
Yeah.
The Alyssa
was
thing was
just-
weird.
That is
She was
so-
literally like, I'm gonna reprogram you so you love me. And then he's like, okay, let's date later. I was like, really?
Yeah,
It was very out of
that's
character
what
for
got me.
MD too, though. Like it just seemed like for him to just be like, okay, like I don't know. I think
That whole Alyssa storyline was just unnecessary, and it didn't make sense, especially when
What
he was
is
hung up.
this storyline though? Right now.
Yeah. I think she's there just like her storyline between the twins thing and Alaric. It was cool. It was
a
a
way
nice
to get them
villain.
into the prison world.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then like she's just there too.
I just hope that when Alaric finally dies, probably like within the next 6 episodes, hopefully, we get like the characters having to deal with that, like all of them. That would be their turn.
Actually,
Would be
tackle
nice.
the trauma, y'all. Tackle the trauma.
Please.
Please.
Yes.
Just
We are
It's
sick and
just
tired.
so-
If a Lark's death is what has to happen to bring out the trauma, doesn't that say something though?
Yeah.
In a way.
Well, I mean, so okay, picture this.
Oh yeah.
Alaric's
Mm.
death happens. The twins are mourning their father, and get this, Hope actually lets them mourn.
Yeah.
Because why? Because mental health only matters when it comes to the twins.
Exactly. Like
That's the
Josie said, we are privileged.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
each
I was
other.
going to say something, but I don't want to be mean, so I'm not gonna say it. But
I don't want to be mean.
no, it wasn't at anybody like ship wise. It was just the like U.S. citizen American thing.
Yeah.
But Instagram thinks it's a slur, so I'm not gonna say it. But it isn't. Lizzie and Josie need to check themselves, though they already kind of have.
I think
They're
Lizzie
privileged.
kind of has a little bit between season 1
Yeah.
and season 3, and Josie only really
Josie is
just-
starting to realize how
Yeah.
good she has it,
Yeah.
which is nice. We need more of that like growth.
Yeah, compared to the other students. Yeah, exactly.
But I love
Like
that Finch is kind of being the one to brought that up too. Like Josie's realizing that now that Finch is there, which shouldn't be like a good thing because you don't need a love interest to come to those conclusions yourself, like to
Like,
realizations.
Finch
Yeah.
Finch is
I think it's
basically
just because she never
Like
lived
Landon?
his world,
Yes,
and she's
I was just gonna say.
understanding like now because of Finch, like she's in Finch's world and like she's realizing
She's always gone to the school, which is a private school.
yeah, and they all reach there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
They always have the birthday parties, and
Yeah,
they could
perfect
travel
life.
to Europe with
a
their
privileged thing that maybe their stands aren't going to understand like a whole lot, but you have to
Yeah.
put yourself, you have a little bit more empathetic, I guess, and just realize where Finch is coming from before you attack her, and then claim to be, a woke person and defending stuff like people of color and representation, but then shit on them for the same reasons. Like, which one is it? Are you
Yes.
really,
Do you really
being-
care about this?
Yeah. Do you really care about everything that you preach? Or are you just doing so you don't get canceled? That's the thing that I really dislike about it. Just don't be such an asshole, I guess.
Yeah, like Finch is such a good character. Her storyline is so nice. like she reminds me of Landon, and I think that's why I'm
Mhm.
so attached to her, like her background. And I think like when her granddad died, she had to live alone, right?
Yeah, but she was
Triggered.
so
Like
little.
yeah, she was like 12, I think. And that's
Yeah,
so
because
fucked
she
up.
was.
Like she had to raise herself. Like she had no one.
As a triggered werewolf.
Exactly. And she did pretty good because she's an awesome person. But like, yeah, all the hate she's getting unnecessary because she
And she
literally just
works. Yeah.
making Josie happy.
She goes to school. She could have given up a long time ago, but she goes to school. She works a job so she can't
Yeah.
afford fancy clothes. You know what? Food and rent are more important than that.
Mhm.
Nah, her clothes are fine. People are just annoying. Like you stand Hope. What the hell are you talking about other people's clothes?
Hope has one outfit.
Literally, like I love
And
Hope, but
she's
like
loaded.
some of her clothes are just not it.
Oh,
like
now that you mentioned Hope, I remember how people were like expecting her to pay all that money. Like, why? It's not her job. It's not her responsibility to pay for the school.
No.
Her
Yeah.
dad already did enough. What more do you want? Like, she's saving your face every fucking week. Like,
Yeah, like she have to bank the school
it's
now.
not her
Food.
responsibility.
Like she doesn't have
No.
kids.
But everything is Hope's responsibility, remember?
She's literally 18. She just wanna sleep with her boyfriend and be happy. Like
Mm.
damn.
Like, I understand why they do that because she's the main character.
Yeah.
Landon is the main like lead and love interest, and the story is so tied to both of them.
Yeah.
But if there's something I really dislike about Legacies is the fact that the way they treat Hope.
Yeah.
It's like,
Everyone
no.
treats her like she needs to do stuff.
She was sent to the school to be safe and for them to take care of her, not for them to have all the
Take
blame
advantage.
on her
Yeah.
shoulders.
And like I didn't like how she said like the school is her home because like
Is it though?
she never exactly she never was out of her room until Landon got into that school.
And people love to pretend that she was
Yeah.
friends with the twins. They hated each other.
They were
Did
friends
you
like
not watch the
after Landon.
originals?
Yes.
What is?
That say that Landon's her home.
Yeah, Landon's
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like he says, I don't belong at the school without you, I feel like she doesn't feel like it's her home without him. Because like if it was her home, why didn't she go back when she came back from Malivore? She
Yeah.
left when she realized that Landon was not like that Landon was happy with someone else, and she didn't like if that place mattered to her so much, she would have went home and just reintroduced herself as someone new.
Yeah, like New Orleans is not her home because she was there for like just the time her parents died. Literally just trauma there.
The fact that they could just have Hope be like, oh, I talked to my aunt, I talked to Marcel, I talked to Rebecca or something,
Yeah.
but they
But they
don't.
don't do it. Yeah, it's just weird.
And I understand that the actors can't come over to the
They
show
don't
and
own the names.
cameo, but like a phone call, something off screen, the same way they've
They do
done
all
with
the
the
time,
twins and
Caroline.
Caroline.
Yeah.
It's just the way they treat Hope is not it. That's something I would like them to change. But also maybe, unless it's the reason Hope finally leaves the school for a little bit and they have
Yeah.
a time jump or something, then I would take it. But until then,
But
I'm still gonna
maybe it's
complain.
also their way of showing that the connection and between Hope and Landon, because literally he's the only one that understands her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also want her to have more, like, I love Hope and Landon and how they are there for each other, but like I don't want them to fall into that codependency where
Yeah.
there
Which is why-
isn't any other people except the both of them, which is, I understand why people complain about that, but
Yeah.
also how do you expect Hope to be friends or have more people when Lizzie and Josie weren't even there for her until just
Exactly. That's the
recently?
hard thing. Like,
So-
we don't want them to be codependent of each other, but like they are the only people that they can count.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because people fucking suck. And Hope, I mean, she realized that too in 307. How could you? MD, Lizzie, everyone was lying to her face and manipulating her. And then Cleo. So, like, Hope can't trust anybody
And
except
they
for
only went to
Landon.
her when they needed something.
Yeah.
But then they rub that on her face when
But
it's
then
not true.
But then Landon thought she was happy and literally watched over her for weeks because her happiness meant more to him than him getting her back.
And that's the thing, like, Landon, though he has done stuff that has hurt Hope, it wasn't intentional. And
Yeah.
he's the only one who hasn't broken her trust or betrayed her like that. Because when he was with Josie, that wasn't, I've seen people say that was cheating or whatever, but like, he didn't remember Hope.
It was the only reason he was with Josie.
He was the only, or when people say that Landon always walking away, like, honey, he was sent away a bunch of times, then he was kidnapped, then the fights that they have when people say that they are walking away, what the fuck are they
Clearly
supposed
have
to
never
do?
had fights with
Like, just
someone,
stay there and just wait till someone else
No, he
walks
was
out
just supposed to
first?
jump into the water.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so funny.
kind of
Oh, I
about
love
to
that
do
joke.
the funniest thing.
That was the best.
But like, and then he left with Roth because he thought he would keep everyone safe. And then literally last episode, he broke up with her, but he did it because he's trying to protect her. Anyways.
Frustrating.
So this episode's kind of turned into a theory / rant / ramble
/ we're tired of this.
Yeah.
Please help.
whatever.
Please help.
Therapy for these kids. I feel like I say this every time I come here, but it's true, and I'm not gonna stop until we actually
Please
get it.
let Hope and Landon like rent a lot.
Let them
Let them-
have a carnival episode, an actual
Yeah.
carnival episode. Have a killer clown come,
Give
That
us
just-
a dance.
or is it a dance under the stars in the parking lot, maybe?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Let Hope and Landon act like adults now because they are grown up people
And let's solve the whole toxic thing.
Yeah.
with time.
The fact that we're actually getting more mature Landon now. Hope and Landon having to deal with stuff.
There's like
Landon
time.
looked so grown up. I know that we're finishing this, but the fact that he looked
He
He
does.
just has it on her
Snack.
blankets.
He have his
But
own
that-
watch now.
that scene with Cleo at the end when they parallel 201. I don't
Yeah.
want to say he was a DADDY, but
I also
Right.
that he loved that he quoted that exactly, which just further proved that like Hope
Wait.
knows what he would say.
Exactly, because
exactly.
that was literally her own subconscious saying exactly what he would say, and then he says that just shows you how well she knows him.
The 206 argument scene, and then 313.
Parallel, yeah.
They're literally just paralleling everything, and if that has people still questioning the fact that if they are or aren't endgame, it's like, baby, do you have eyes? I'm saying that properly? I don't know. Eyes and eyes sound very similar. But anyway, this one's phonetics. But you know what I meant.
Yeah. That was adorable.
Years in the making. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Scene.
And with that,
With that,
that was our podcast for today. Thank you to Paige and Pia for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment on anything that you heard, theories, rants, rambles, whatever. We, like I said at the beginning, the edits are due next week, and we are back with another Legacies episode next week.
yay!
Not watching it, but we are.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it because I have school, but like, good luck to y'all. Enjoy it if you can.
I guess.
The fact we're gonna enjoy it because we have to record the podcast. Oh,
It's
jump
Emo
in.
Hope. That's what we have to look forward to, is Emo Hope.
Yeah.
Hope and Pretty Lizzie with the
Yes,
white.
and pretty bridal style Lizzie with her like white and
Midsummer vibes.
brown, and yeah. So
Continue. Sorry.
it'll be good. It's fine. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll get those 4 episodes. Hopefully we'll hear something. I have no idea. If we don't get those 4 episodes before October, we are planning on keeping the podcast alive. It just might not be every week, but just don't fret, you guys. We'll figure it out. We're not going anywhere. I mean, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So
We love to see it. But anyway, thanks for watching, I guess.
And Handon and
Yeah.
And
Handon
And
and
then
him is that.
exactly.
Stay strong,
Respectfully.
Handons. We're gonna get them back.
Only strong Handons. No.
Exactly. If I see someone saying that Landon's gonna be with Cleo one more
No,
time,
matter of fact,
They are siblings,
before we close
technically.
this,
I don't
before
care.
we close this, these are specifically the Twitter Handons. Instagram ones already came at y'all before, but the Twitter ones, I need y'all to shut the fuck up. Sincerely and truly, I'm tired of y'all with these. Oh my god, but what if Landon goes to this and then pulls a stare on the Stelina and then becomes Delina? Stop the shit, okay? Stop. Because who is he on a date? And then if you say, well, what if Hope is in the situation? Who is she going to date?
Period.
Just shut up. Because the theories that y'all
Exactly,
trying to have me
guys.
break down was actually making me tempted to block y'all asses. Thank you sincerely. Peace out.
period.
Out.
Exactly.
Get
Goodbye.
vaccinated.
Fine, I'm done with y'all.
Let's get vaccinated.
Fancy is girlfriends. Their girlfriends.
And meet
Their
them
wives. Their wives.
Remember that.
Ethan is husbands.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We are in Pride Month.
I'm not
We
wrong.
better get a meet and kiss.
Get everything. And wash it on bones.
Yes, we're
Read
chatting
the
about.
books and then watch the
And
show.
Christopher.
Exactly. And get Dexter and Melina and
Oh, and Fur and Leah, here's your Chloe mention.
oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why you wrote one Chloe.
Yeah, she
Cleo.
was counting. She was counting the mentions.
Anyways.
You can say that Fur delivered the parallels between Decker Star. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
And Handon.
Snapped.
That was
A king.
that was a collaboration between me, Leah, and him.
I have to got Fair to watch Sharon Bones for him to do that with me.
Oh my god, I gotta watch them again. They're sick.
Exactly.
They're sick.
No, because me and
the
Nash
parallels with
been
them
crying
too?
for days.
The parallel
Wait.
between them too?
Maybe let's say bye and then we can keep talking.
Yeah, bye.
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 Wash your hands.
Bye.
Be healthy. Drink your water.
Think of the game.
Hold up.